Everyone says talent.
Champ, this your first meal, Champ?
No,
This your first meal?
I had breakfast, lunch, and now this dinner.
Oh.
Here's your boy.
Pizza, what you got? What you got going on, Champ?
Yeah, man, this one is see, they don't show it to you, but inside they slap in some blue cheese.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take this up to the room and enjoy it. You know, it's just carbs, man. It's just some cheese and some carbs, and I might have some rice or some pasta, some salmon tonight. You know, but yeah, it's just getting a little carbs.
What you gonna have tomorrow before the fight though?
Just a good breakfast, a good oatmeal, and, you know, basic eggs, you know, protein. I'll go back to some basic stuff, and then lunch is gonna be the thing because I gotta go over like what time they need me at the arena,
right?
And then it's weird because like they always have us arrive early, you know, but then like, if I arrive so early, then I'm really not gonna get time for dinner, different things. You know, the most important thing for me for the fight night, because the fight's going to be late.
Right.
The fact they give me that a little early, you know, so I'll just make sure that I'm like well rested, you know. I'll take a little power nap in the middle of the day so that mentally I got a lot to go for the late hours. And then after the fight, you just can't go to sleep, man.
Right, you got it done.
After that adrenaline hits, woo, it's hard to go to sleep. So, I mean, shoot, when I was in Australia, man, I stayed up all day. I mean, all night. These dudes went to bed, and they hit the plane in the morning. I made them keep me there for one extra day so that me and my dad could have a father-son day in Australia before we went back home. So that was nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
But
that's beautiful.
I rocked. I didn't go to sleep from the fight. I kept it moving. I did breakfast with Pops, I did lunch with Pops, and I finally crashed. I didn't even do dinner with Pops, and then we flew out the next day.
Oh, that's beautiful,
so.
Man, you've been at the top for so long, and just because you haven't been active, you know, it seems like, you know, out of sight, out of mind.
That part.
What could we expect from Keith One Time Thurman? The concern is always when we're taking on Fundora.
Okay.
What can we expect from that? I'm an old man myself. Today's my birthday. I'm 50.
Right now.
Yeah.
My legs moving right now. Okay?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
You know
they are.
They gotta be moving out here in Vegas. They maybe walk half a mile every time you go here and there, you know? It's all about the training, man, and it's a style, you know? I move. I move. I was just telling the Spanish lady for the ESPN talk, she asked the same question, right? And I said, you still hit the dance floor, Mama? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, AJ, the thing. You remember Sergio Mora? Argentinian champion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You remember him?
Sergio Martinez.
Martinez? Yeah,
Sergio Martinez. Yeah, Sergio Martinez.
I knew it was an M, right? So Sergio, bro, like, he always had them legs. He always had them legs. I think even in the later stages, he fought with knee braces on and still was moving them legs, right?
Yeah.
So how did he do that? Do you remember how he did that? Do you remember his backstory?
No. He played soccer. He was playing soccer, right?
You know, he probably grew up playing soccer stuff.
Yeah.
His thing about his training camp is he did a lot of bike riding. He did a lot of bike riding. He would cycle, right? Probably because of those knees, so he probably went from running to cycling, right? I did the same thing after the Danny Garcia fight. The Danny Garcia fight was the last fight I ran 7 miles for 5 days a week. I don't ever do that again. I did run 7 miles this camp, just not 5 days a week. I did it like a few times in camp. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise, I spent a lot of time on a bicycle, indoor cycling, or I'll be on a Stairmaster. Okay? All right? 3 weeks of training camp. You want to have legs? 3 weeks of training camp. It's 45 minutes. Every week after that, it's 1 hour every night. Sometimes 6 days a week, you know? So at the end of the day, man, it's how you train.
Right.
You cannot outperform your preparation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what they're saying. It's like, oh, he's getting old, and the legs are just not gonna move. But if I train to move my legs, then by the time the fight comes, my legs gonna move because they're well trained. You know, so it's muscle memory.
Right.
And I'm a boxer puncher, always have been, always will be. I like to stick and move. I like to get in my groove and see if you can dance with me. You know what I mean? You know, it's a tango.
Right.
It's you and me. It's a tango.
Right.
You know, I move, you move, just like that. When I move, you move, just like that. You know.
Right. Right.
And that's what y'all gonna see, man. I mean, like I said, I've been here for a long time.
Right.
Y'all just ain't seen it. But if seeing's believing, then don't miss this shit Saturday night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, champ.
Good luck tomorrow.
Appreciate you, champ.